Mm-hmm. Come here.
Daddy. Hi, Daddy. 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 Hi, Daddy. Hi, Daddy.
Got one like so far. Who's here now? Anyone here?
Huh? Wow. Daddy.
Hey, Butch. Hey, Don.
Hi, Sana. Hi, Daddy.
I say hi.
Hi, hi,
Say hi,
Daddy.
Butch.
Hi.
Hey, say hi, Butch.
Hi.
Say Butch. Say Don.
Dad.
Say Butch.
What? Hi. Hi.
This is Carlia. She's normally in bed when I do live streams on Sunday.
Okay.
Then I got Grayson over there watching on his tablet.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Say bye.
So, update. Glass in. What sucks is that firewall does not meet up with the bottom of the cowl. In which, that being said, it causes the chassis to stick down past the body. But interior's in. Rear glass.
Bye.
I got classic black trimmed around the back. And then around the front. Hey Grayson, turn that light on.
What? you.
Careful.
Bye bye. Bye.
There we go. That's a little better. Can't really tell, and you're okay. You're okay. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I'll be right back. I told her to be careful. Hey! I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go lay her down. Hey, Gracie. Say hi to him.
Hi.
Watch out. I'm busy, Bubba. Alright, I'm back. That's what I told him. But back to what I was saying is the when I got the chassis in on this, it sticks below the body, so I gotta paint that black when it's on. And as you can see, that major gap right there. Don't know why it was doing that. Don't know why. But it is what it is. Got some of the trim work on it done. Can't really tell because it's black on black. Got this leading trim here. I gotta recoat that. Same way with the other side. But after I get the body on and everything else, what I'm gonna do is go back over it with Future and still all that black in. And then that way it'd be that way it won't dull out, it'll still be gloss. So other than that, that's where I'm at on this one. After I get this done, I will be starting a Father's Day build for my dad. And I should have started that a little while ago. So I'll get to that here. I'll show you guys that after I get the heater hoses on this cleaned up. cleaning these up. So Father's Day present build. My dad, he actually owned a 1970 Dodge Charger. He didn't own the RT, but he had a 500. And obviously, I don't have the material to convert it over to a 500. So he's going to have an RT. I got paint for it today. And then some paint for the 62 Pontiac Catalina. And then I wound up getting paint for Ron so I could send that off, and the 64 Fairlane, and have him redo the paint job on it. Because I gave up on that paint job. It was starting to irritate me. That would have been the second time I would have had to strip it, and I didn't feel like having to go through all that again. So he said send it to him, and he'll do a paint job on it and get it nice and shiny for me. I was going to convert it. I do have a Skill Auto magazine somewhere that shows how to convert the 69 into a 500. But I'm just gonna build the 70 to 70, you know. 70 Chargers, 70 Charger, RTs, an RT, whatnot. But I don't know. They're done. I just can't wait to get this done. That way it's out of my hair and whatnot. But after further looking at this car, there is, let's see if it'll show up on this corner. Sink. I didn't realize it till after I got it all done and everything else. The second go around. I didn't notice it before. I noticed it after I got it clear coated and everything else. And how's it going, Mike? Sorry I had to bail out early on yours yesterday. But the Widow is coming together there, Mike. Just about went the opposite direction. But after I get this done, I'm going to go over, like I was telling the other guys, I was going to go over all the black trim that I did in future. And I'm going to put some future clear on the windows. So I don't know if I showed you guys this, but I did get the coils in and they're wired up. Power wire from the battery to the coils. Hey Jeff, how's it going, bud? I figured I'd do a live stream and kind of do a hangout right now, but since nothing was really going on. See, I don't paint my oil filters. I leave them white. Oil filters are a pain in the ass to paint. If I do paint them, I paint them up orange with a black bottom for the frame grip tight, the grip zone, whatever they are. And what's gonna suck is all this trim work around the window. So, not much going on other than just trying to get the 60 finished up. I bought 3 cans of purple today. I bought the Ford's ultraviolet, the ultraviolet purple, Purplicious, and the Plum Crazy metallic. Plum Crazy is gonna be for that Charger. The Purplicious is gonna be for the 62 Catalina, and the ultraviolet purple is being shipped with the 64 Fairlane going to Broken Bow, Nebraska. And if Ron doesn't need to use that paint, he's got a free can of purple paint. I'm debating, do I really want to put windshield wipers on this car or not? Windshield wipers and mirrors and I don't get along. They always fall off. All of my Impalas that I've done, and most of all my other model cars that I built, I don't put. Every now and then I'll maybe put mirrors on, or the rear view mirror. I totally spaced it. Would have been neat. I even looked at it. Is putting the rear view mirror and having some dice hanging from it. I am going to put the antennas on it. These are the antennas right here. Oh, son of a bitch. door handles I'm gonna put on. I might put that mirror on. I don't know yet. No, this 60 actually shares parts with the 59. Yeah, you got the 59 taillights right here, and the 59 hood inserts right here. This is most definitely not going to be a... I'll probably take it to a show, but other than that, if I get anything off it, cool, but oh well, if I don't. By far actually show quality award placing car, but it is what it is. I actually had car on the table, a lot of work, addressed the basics, really good finish on it. There was a guy that had, you could see the seam lines in the seats. He didn't address those. There was like a glue smudge on the window, and around in the paint, stuff like that. He wound up getting, and he wound up placing off it. I'm like, really? So with that, it kind of gave me a different outlook. Like, I really don't like going, like, I really don't like going to shows where there's judges. I'd much rather go to a show where it's the public, because the judges are always gonna, oh, I know this guy from last year, he's a good builder, I'm gonna look for his name, and we're gonna judge highly on his car, with Joe Schmo over here and not do anything for him. I know I'm just ranting, but oh well. Did I lose you guys? It is warm in here. But I thought I was gonna have a little more people on this. Everyone just went pretty much quiet. You got caught up watching Stuart Little. Nice. I did add one thing into the interior. The levers on the steering column. I did have those painted red, and I got looking at it. I'm like, those actually look pretty good black, so we got them painted black. Got an, where is it? Got an oops right here on the roof, which he got a 3. He got a 3D. Hey, Boneyard. Oh yeah, you could overkill on photo etch. Yeah, you could easily overkill on photo etch. Easily. Like, you could overkill on chrome too, like BMF and stuff like that. That's why I toned down a lot of the chrome. One of my things is I'd really like to do is find all the Impala kits and have them all up to you guys know what I'm saying about having all the Impalas? Not like buy all the Impalas, but like one of each year that they made them. I think the next 1960 I'm gonna do Hey Edgar. What, do you have the same idea too, getting all the Impalas? Here you go, brother. There's a Black Widow for you. Got the levers on the steering column painted up last night. And then I'll tell you this, the cranks on them door panels were I had to go back in and kind of drill, like, whittle them out with my hobby knife to get them to set right. But this, I don't know what it is, where I screwed up or what, but that chassis sits a little bit below that body. I'll show you guys if I don't fuck it up. How to take the horn assembly off. I don't have the clearance to put it on. With it in. But you guys see what I'm saying? Sticks below. Which there's no way I could get that to fix. So the only way I'm going to make it look nice is to paint it. Show you guys, giving a fair idea of what it's going to look like from the ass end of it. Who needs a horn? Couldn't tell it. No, Dawn. That's sinister. But kind of gave you guys an idea. And the rear. Don't worry about the smudges on the back window. I'll go back over and clean them off. And the front. Yeah, I actually painted those bronze. Left the chrome, went in and did the dials. Touched them with flat black and just went back through and wiped it off while it was still wet. Oh, wow, Chris, that ain't good. But I think it's turning out good for my first build. I just don't like that gap right there. But I like it. It looks good. It's a teledragger. Definitely tell it's sitting low in the rear. There for a while I wasn't really a big fan on the Impalas, but there is actually so much you could do to the Impalas. So I'm kind of upset that it's sitting low, that the chassis sits below the body. But it is what it is. A little bit of black paint will hide it. Black paint hides everything, but it also shows everything. Kind of like the sync mark right on that driver's recorder, right there. Then it comes with two different style lights. What the hell is that? Comes with your you could you got your small cones right here, or you have your large cones. And the same way within the red. You have your smalls in the middle. Then you have your big, and then you have your large ones off on the sides. Most definitely going with the large ones. Headlights, lenses, I'm probably gonna, I don't know if I'm gonna leave them chrome. I mean, not chrome, but leave them clear. Because if I go with I'm not gonna go in the buckets and paint them. I'm just gonna leave them black. So I think it might actually give more of that kind of a black tint to it. But I don't know. Plans to change when that time comes. I did get a new pin vise today. Smaller ones this time around. Smaller ones. real small. You can see the different sizes. Hey, Todd. What was that, Todd? Use the inner ones. Oh, the lights. Yeah, I plan on using the outside ones. Yeah, it does, Mike. I got that thing. There is no rear suspension in there. As you can see, I have no springs here. I don't know how well that's going to work out, but there. I have no springs, no sway bar, no nothing in there. We don't need no stinking springs. No, what I did is get that rear as low as I did. I took a file right to the frame and filed it out, kind of C-notched it. I dropped that suspension in there, and I glued it right there. Oh, what do you know? I actually do have springs in there. Yeah, there's caps right there. Right above my fingers. I forgot that I put springs in. I drilled them out a little. I forgot that I forgot that I put springs in there. Oh, yeah, that's right. I made my own kind of spring buckets too on there. So I do have a little bit of scratch building on this. Not much. Upper A arms are red. If I had thought of it, I would have painted the lower A arms red too. But I didn't want to get carried away with the red. I tried doing a little bit to balance it all out. Mike, I actually do have springs on there. I just had to modify them. So it is somewhat of a completed suspension. I'm actually planning on seeing a tip. I forget who it was. With like the bare metal look. I'm doing a 55 Chevy crew cab. And I seen a picture of it. This pickup is dumped down to the weeds. Like the body's sitting in the grass. Is how low he's got it sitting. And that's a bare metal. So I thought it was cool. I wanted to build it in my own version of it. So there's someone on YouTube, I forget who it was. He used like aluminum foil from like a candy wrapper, like a chocolate wrapper, and using the bare side of it and rubbing the flat black with that foil. Leave that that aluminum behind, and I'll give it that bare metal look. I thought it was a cool idea, and I'm like, there's what I'm gonna do. I just gotta get that crew cab done. What sucks is because them two cabs. No. No. The 50. If you guys know that the cabs are kind of like I got a big gap that I gotta fill. Then I got into 77 GMC crew cab long box I got going on. There's pictures of it around somewhere. I'll see if I can pull up a picture of it real quick. Grayson, no, I said. Boy, you don't listen, do you? Oh, I know I have a picture of it. Just where the hell is it? Go put it back. Oh, come on. Where is it? Oh, Todd, if you're still in here, this is the, Oh, wait, I already showed you this. I'm trying to find this, that way I could show Mike it. Where the hell is my crew cab? Oh, there it is. That's what I did. There you go, Mike. That blur right here is actually bare white styrene. Crew cab dually. Crew cab long box. I gotta get that thing done. One of these days. Here's another one I'm working on. '55 Ford. That is kit bashed with a 2013 Ford Mustang 30 Boss 302. I need to go through my phone one of these days and take all my model cars and put them in all in one album and organize it all. There you go. There's another one. There's nothing. The cab, the interior, and the bed itself is all just from one kit. Everything else is parts box. Frame scratch built, everything. Mama's home. Another Mustang I'm working on for one of my friends.
Get down! Yeah, that's why you're not supposed to have my tablet. Oh. Well, give me that. Salmon, drop it. It's not yours.
Then I had a friend get a hold of me after she seen pictures that I uploaded on Facebook with this 1960 Chevy Impala. She wants me to build a 1967 for her. She said if I got the kit,
Oh God, don't jump on me.
she asked me if I got the kit if I'd build it for her, and I told her yeah.
Grayson, move.
Yeah, it is the AMT that I'm talking about. The Hobby Lobby I was at today didn't have one. I don't know if it's been re-released or not, Butch.
Mommy here. Mommy here.
Thanks. Why are you on my tablet?
I know. I'll put it. Mommy, help me.
What's wrong?
My puppet's in it.
Your tablet's dead.
Oh, he fell off the bed.
You fell?
Yeah, a paw.
Oh no.
Mom, a heart. Turtle. That's it.
You can watch my tablet.
What's that, Todd? I don't know how it's gonna show up. I built the Camaro. My buddy built the Cuda. And both the paint jobs were done the same way. Oh, the elbow block parts. Yeah, the air cleaner and the valve covers. They're both painted the same way, just using different type of primers and a different color before I put the transparent red on. His was, I want to say primer gray with a gold or silver overspray. Then clear it and then painted it in transparent red. A swamp ass. And the Camaro I painted was flat black with a gold with just a slight gold overspray, and then painted over it with a transparent red. Next time I'm at his house, I'll get some pictures of it all. That's another one I got going on.
My tattoo. Mom,
Something different.
Mommy.
There. That's what it started off as.
Mom, thank you.
Yeah, too many projects on the go. What do you guys think of that?
Mom, I have you. Mom, I have you.
Here, I'll show you. Dom. I got a picture for you. What one it is? If I can find the damn thing. Oh, I found that 55 I was talking about. I'll get back to that. At the Udi. '37 Ford. I think they're neat. There's another one. But the 55 crew cab I was talking about that I got going on. Right there. I actually kind of like that look. I like that. I just want mine to be like more of a bare metal look. Yeah, they do. She's a little dirty. Shop truck. And all the way down to the wiring and plumbing. Swamp Dunk, did you see mine? Oh, Dom. Did you see my crew cab? Let me find it again. Some long lost projects that I got going on. Here's another 55 I've done. Got a Corvette motor in it. There you go, Dom. And if the rear happens to sit down like that, it's just perfectly fine. Because what I plan on doing is putting a truck, combining the trailer with that truck. That was a long bed.
Mama, apples. Help. Look, cut it. Yeah?
Right at the tip of this, let it focus. Right at the tip of this toothpick is the backside of the cab. We got a lot of filling to do. Someone needs to build one of these. I want to get 2 of those car transport trailers. Build one, build another one. We'll build one as a transport for the Volvo, and scrap, and then the other one scrap a lot of it. Hot dog in the hallway. Yeah, right. I'm not gonna do that because he won't part from one of his cattle haulers. Well, I want one of the cattle haulers for sure.
You can either watch Netflix or YouTube. Quit messing around with stuff on my tablet. Or I'm gonna lock you out of stuff.
Why didn't you get him, Dom?
I have to.
So you didn't have your hand on him.
No, Dad. Tip him.
Mm. No, I want one for that Kenworth I'm building.
Dad. Papa.
Cattle hauler for it.
A car.
Or a car transport trailer and convert it into a little boy. Well, not so much a little boy, but a drop deck trailer. Yeah, that is a good price. $20 a pop for them. Saying eBay, they're going for about 130 on up. 1/12 scale Camaro on eBay. They go from $65 to $225 already. I knew it wouldn't take long for it to hit that far up.
Mom. Mom. Mom.
Ouch. Did you guys see the pictures that James posted on Facebook? But you're gonna cry. Yeah, right. I found that out yesterday. If it was a tin can full. Yeah, James, he posted it on Facebook 37 minutes ago and said, "Remember, kids, horsepower is hard to handle, and don't lock the brakes."
Mommy.
Get off of there.
But
Mom. Mom.
So watch Ryan and stay off of my stuff.
Mommy, Ken?
what's that? Their Dom Hobby Lobby has them all day for 42 hours where I live. Well, for $40 for 2. Mm. Yeah. Yeah, the Chevy Camaro. I got about 300 and... Okay, it's rest of the body be like your base color. body color and whatnot. And then have like a couple primer patches on it. I haven't decided. I know what I got for what I'm going to be getting for the motor. Twin turbo LSX 454 in it. I haven't decided. So I got. However, Todd, I do have that LSX 454 from Clearscale. Well, next time you guys see this Impala, it will be done. I can tell you it'll be done tomorrow night. That's for sure. Maybe. Well, guys, I will talk to you later. I'm gonna sign off this and get stuff cleaned up and go to bed. I'll talk to y'all later. Thank y'all for jumping in. Till then, Twisted Clown signing out.